My dear, my precious child of golden starlight, my divine spark breathing in this human form. I am here, Archangel Michael is here with you, and this moment, this message didn't happen by chance. You might think it's just another day, another note in your life, but in truth heaven itself is holding its breath, waiting to see what you choose to do. Because if you stay, if you truly listen, the blessing you've prayed for could start moving in just a couple of minutes. God says, this one I've chosen, this one has walked through fire and still shines, and that one it's you. Michael says, they tried to crush your spirit but they failed. They aimed to curse you but before their words landed grace covered you. You're not seeing this by accident. You're here because heaven has arranged a divine appointment for you. This message is sacred. If you scroll past or close your eyes you might miss what God has been quietly setting up for years. Stop for a moment. Do you feel that heartbeat? That is heaven gently knocking on the door of your soul. That is your future stirring under the weight of the soil they thought would bury you. But you must remain still, don't move, don't scroll. Miracles need quiet, they need your patience. You are about to see something very few ever do, a secret that only reveals itself when heaven calls your name. And beloved, your name was just called. Before we continue, pause again. If your chest is tightening, if your heart is racing, if a memory or feeling is stirring in you, that is not coincidence. That is confirmation, that is activation, that is alignment. And now a gentle whisper from above, subscribe to Heaven's Whispers. This space was made for you, not for everyone, but for those whose hearts can hear beyond the noise. If your spirit is pulled, if it recognizes this, subscribe now. Don't skip it, this will guide you to messages even more divine. Now breathe. What comes next is serious but it's needed. There's something trying to block your blessing right now. It sees the light forming around you, it hears the angels whispering, prepare the way. This dark force is terrified because when your miracle arrives everything it once controlled will be broken. There are angels with swords standing over your name. Seals are breaking open in the spirit, releasing waves of restoration, but only for those who remain to receive. You are not forgotten, you are not abandoned, you are not ordinary. God says, you are the reason I moved other things aside. You are why timelines shifted. You are why Michael came to you tonight. This is not a poem, this is prophecy, this is real. You've been waiting. You've been praying in silence, crying where no one could see, laughing through pain. Tonight it changes. A scroll in heaven has your name written in glowing letters. And it declares it is your time. Hidden blessings are moving, secret favors are on their way. The opportunities that bear your mark are already in motion. But here's the key, you must say yes. This message is your agreement, it's your I accept it. You must speak it now because within minutes something will move, maybe a call, a message, a sign, a vision, or a deep realization. Michael says, some won't believe it's for you, but heaven knows it always was. They said it was impossible, but they didn't know God had written your name on his hands. They said it was over, but they didn't know Michael was circling your home last night. They said it wouldn't happen, but they didn't know heaven had a countdown. So I ask again, will you leave and miss this divine hour, or will you stay and walk through the portal God opened just for you? Even now your body might tingle, your heart may pull, your eyes might feel heavy. That is something ancient awakening inside you, something powerful activating. Keep this to yourself. This is your private prophecy, your personal miracle appointment. The heavens are loud tonight, but only for you. Don't skip, don't look away, keep reading. By the end you won't be the same. You weren't meant to stumble upon this by accident. You were led by the whispers that kept you awake last night, by the ache you couldn't explain today, by the stirring in your spirit that insists something is coming. And it is. But listen carefully, miracles only arrive when you're ready to receive them. Right now your spirit is more prepared than you realize. The wait wasn't denial, the silence wasn't abandonment. It was divine incubation, God keeping your blessing safe where no one could touch it. Archangel Michael says, I have circled your name in light for days. Each time you almost gave up, I stood beside you. Each night lies were whispered into your mind, I covered your pillow with heaven's hands. You can't know what was being protected from you just to guard you. But now is different. The gate is open, the scroll is unrolled, the page has turned. If you miss this, it won't be punishment, it will be a silence you can't ignore, a silence that says, you were right there but you didn't say yes. My child, you've survived seasons that shattered others. You've carried pain with dignity. You've held hope with hands that bled. And heaven has noticed every tear, every quiet breath, every night of hidden sorrow. Not one moment wasted, not one night unseen. Tonight the tide turns. Angels are moving, blessings are aligning, and your miracle is stepping into your life. Say yes. Let the divine currents carry you forward. Let the unseen open before you. This is your hour, this is your time, this is your shift. And from here on everything feels different because your life, your destiny, your miracle has finally arrived. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $100. Just long enough for you to whisper, I accept this breakthrough. Just long enough for the right door to unlock, revealing what was always meant to be yours. The timing is perfect because God is no longer waiting for circumstances to be ideal. He is moving through you, around you, ahead of you, and even behind the scenes, aligning everything that was once scattered. This is why every small struggle, every silent tear, every moment you thought no one was watching matters. Every moment prepared your heart, shaped your patience, and strengthened your faith. God says, you were built for this moment. You were made to carry light into places darkness thought it owned. And tonight you step fully into your inheritance. Archangel Michael stands by your side, wings unfurling in brilliance, and he says, the enemy thought they could contain your story. They thought they could delay your breakthrough. They thought your name would be forgotten in the crowd. But look, your name has been carved in eternity. Their plans are collapsing and your rise cannot be stopped. Listen closely, beloved. There is a wave coming, an unstoppable wave of favor, clarity, opportunity and divine connection. It is moving faster than your mind can follow, and it doesn't care about human schedules or expectations. It is the will of God, pure and unstoppable, and it is already on its way to you. You may feel an unusual warmth, a pull in your chest or a sudden lightness in your spirit as you read this. That is the holy ignition, the spark of what was dormant now waking. Your faith, your patience, your hope, all of it is being activated simultaneously. The unseen realm is aligning with the seen. Angels are marking every step you take. They are opening doors that no human hand could open. They are placing key moments in your path that will unlock the destiny you were born to claim. But remember this, tests still come before full manifestation. God is asking, will you hold on when it looks like nothing has changed? Will you keep praising when the world seems silent? Will you choose to believe when your eyes cannot yet see the proof? These tests are not punishments. They are gates. Pass through them with unwavering faith and the blessings will flood in waves that overwhelm even your imagination. Your past pain, the rejection, the silence, the nights of doubt, they are not mistakes. They are preparation. Each struggle, each tear, each lonely moment was a building block for the foundation you stand on now. Archangel Michael says, every lie they whispered, every fear they tried to plant, it has no power over you anymore. I have been shielding your spirit, circling your name in light, and even now every word of heaven's promise is rushing to meet you. Can you feel it? The stirring, the vibration of something holy entering your life. The subtle shaking, the trembling that runs through your body. That is the unseen realm moving in your favor. That is the sound of chains breaking that you didn't even realize still bound you. That is old prayer requests being lifted from the silence and kissed by God's fire. And beloved, it is critical you understand this, you are not stepping into a small blessing. This is not a gentle whisper of hope. This is a divine interruption, a holy disruption. God is moving in ways that will make those who doubted you take notice. Your life will no longer fit in the boxes people tried to put you in. Your story will overflow the expectations of human eyes. Those who mocked, those who betrayed, those who laughed, they will see the undeniable hand of heaven in your rise. Michael reminds you, every moment you hesitate, every time you doubt, the door remains open just enough for you to walk through with courage. This is your invitation to take what has been prepared. This is your chance to claim what has been waiting for you, and it will not come a second time. The holy wave is moving through your finances, your relationships, your health, your reputation, your mind, your home and your future. Nothing can remain stagnant. What was delayed is now accelerated. What was hidden is now revealed. What was blocked is now flowing freely. The same energy that moved mountains for the prophets is now moving in your life. Do not allow fear, doubt or hesitation to steal this. Your yes is the key that unlocks everything. Archangel Michael says, say yes even if your heart quivers. Say yes even if your mind questions. Say yes because God has already said it for you. Feel it, the air around you shifting, the weight lifting, the possibilities expanding. Your spirit has been waiting for this alignment, your soul has been ready for this activation, and your destiny has been carved to meet you here. The blessings coming are not just for you, they are for the generations you influence, for the lives you touch, for the light you were born to carry. So rise now in spirit, rise in faith, rise with understanding that this is your hour. The angels are moving, the unseen is aligning, and the miracle you have longed for is reaching across the threshold. Step into it fully. Step into it with courage, with humility, with gratitude. Step into it as the child of God you were always meant to be. And as you do, know this. Every closed door that once mocked your hope is being opened. Every opportunity that seemed lost is being restored. Every whisper of doubt in your mind is being drowned by the roar of divine favor. Your miracle is not coming, it is already here, marching toward you, unstoppable and glorious. Guard this moment, protect it, treasure it. Speak your yes quietly, deeply and fully. Say, I accept this breakthrough, I accept this divine favor, I receive what heaven has prepared for me. And then breathe, beloved, because the journey from this moment forward will never feel the same. Your life, your future, your very spirit has stepped into alignment with the divine. And once you step fully through this door, you will look back and know everything was worth it. Every tear, every struggle, every waiting season led to this sacred hour. Wondering if your prayers hit the ceiling or if God really heard you through the chaos. And yet here you are, still breathing, still believing, still standing. And heaven has been watching, arching every step of your journey, preparing every moment so that when this hour arrived nothing could delay it. The moment is now. The one you've longed for, hoped for, and sometimes even doubted is reaching for you. Not in whispers, not in hints, but in power, in authority, in undeniable clarity. God says, you are the one I've been preparing. You are the one who will display my glory. You are the one whose name will shine so brightly that even the shadows that try to consume you will step back in awe. Archangel Michael says, every hour you spent in waiting, every tear shed in silence, every prayer uttered when it felt like no one listened, it mattered. It was the preparation for this exact moment. And now the universe itself is bending to make sure your blessing cannot be hindered. Do you feel it? That subtle shift in the air. That invisible pulse moving through your body, your home, your mind. That is heaven aligning. That is the ripple of divine power stretching out to touch every corner of your life. The miracle is closer than you think. It is brushing against your reality, testing if you are ready to receive it fully. And here is the secret that no one can tell you but must be spoken aloud. God is orchestrating everything with perfect precision. Every person who has crossed your path, every delay, every moment of despair, every encounter of doubt, all of it was calculated to position you exactly where you are. To align your spirit with the divine favor that has been waiting for you. Beloved, lean in because this is weighty. Your miracle is not just a one-time blessing. It is a cascade, a series of doors swinging open, each one more magnificent than the last. God is not sending just comfort. He is sending completion, authority, restoration, and legacy. And it will move faster than you imagine because nothing in the natural can contain what is coming from the supernatural. Right now angels are moving invisibly to prepare your path. They are rearranging circumstances, influencing minds, softening hearts, opening eyes, and clearing blockages. They are working on every level of your life, spiritually, emotionally, financially and physically. Nothing is too small to escape their notice and nothing is too complex to be resolved. There is someone, a key figure whose heart is being stirred as you read this. God has placed you in their thoughts. Archangel Michael says, this person may not know why they feel compelled, why they are restless. They are being positioned to deliver what belongs to your destiny. Your miracle is moving through their obedience, their willingness, their spirit responding to God's call. The unseen realm is very real and it is active over your life. Every dream, every intuition, every strong pull you felt to read these words was a signal. The timing of this encounter is divinely orchestrated. Every glitch, every strange occurrence around you, every repeated number, every coincidence, it is not random. It is heaven's blueprint activating in real time. God says, do not shrink, do not doubt. Step into this with full surrender. Step into this knowing that what is for you cannot be stopped. And Michael stands beside you, his sword glowing, his presence protecting, guiding, and declaring your victory. You were born for this moment, he says, even your waiting was purposeful. Even your pain was strategic. Even the betrayals and setbacks were woven into the fabric of your crowning. The shift you are stepping into will be undeniable. It will be obvious. Your life will not just be better, it will be revolutionary. Your blessing will carry such magnitude that it will challenge expectations, silence critics, and ignite faith in others. What was once whispered in secret will now be visible, celebrated, and undeniable. Beloved, right now say yes fully. Say yes with your spirit. Say yes with your faith. Say yes with your trust. And then feel it, the pulse, the rush, the movement of heaven rushing to meet your readiness. The miracles are unrolling, the doors are swinging wide, and the promises are coming with speed and power that no human can orchestrate. Nothing that tried to bind you, nothing that tried to delay you, nothing that whispered fear into your mind has power here. No weapon, no whisper, no shadow. Heaven is on your side. Your time is now. Your miracle is approaching. Your favor is aligning. And all you have to do is accept it. And when you do, everything will change. The delay will vanish. The waiting will turn into fulfillment. The silence will explode into celebration. The hidden blessing will rise visible and undeniable, and the world will have no choice but to recognize the hand of God in your life. So stay with this message. Breathe it in, let it settle deep into your bones, let it awaken every fiber of your being, let it remind you that you are chosen, protected, empowered, and unstoppable. The time is not tomorrow. The time is not next year, the time is now. And your yes is the key that opens everything heaven has prepared for you. Step forward, child of God, step fully, step boldly, step without hesitation. For heaven has declared it, Michael stands ready, God has spoken. And your miracle, your destiny, your crown and your favor are waiting, ready to land, ready to overflow, ready to transform everything about your life. Like paper in the wind, that's how quickly heaven moves when the right heart says yes. That's how fast your breakthrough arrives when your faith finally aligns with God's timing. And now, beloved, feel this: every delay, every heartbreak, every struggle was shaping the soil for this moment. Every tear you shed watered the seeds of what's now rising in your life. The delay was not denial, it was preparation. The silence was not abandonment, it was incubation. Heaven was holding your miracle until your spirit was ready to receive it fully, without fear, without doubt, without hesitation. You are not stepping into something random, you are stepping into a destiny written before the foundations of the earth. God says, I kept this for you, I have not forgotten you. I am moving in ways so precise that nothing can stop what I am about to release. Every promise you thought was delayed is rushing to meet you. And Michael stands beside you, watching as the divine energy begins to ripple around your life. He says, the enemy has lost their grip, every plan to hold you back is unraveling, every shadow that whispered fear has no power now. You are rising and heaven is celebrating your ascent. Right now angels are working unseen, positioning opportunities, influencing the right people, opening doors, and creating alignments that your mind cannot yet comprehend. Some of these people will appear at exactly the right time with exactly what you need. Some doors will open before you even know they exist. And every single step, every detail has been carefully placed by God's hand to honor your yes, to respect your readiness and to maximize your breakthrough. Do you feel it, the pull, the tingling, the energy building in your chest? That is your spirit awakening to what God has already decreed. That is your soul recognizing that this is not ordinary. That is heaven whispering, step fully into your inheritance. You are being lifted beyond the limitations of yesterday, beyond the doubts of the past, beyond every voice that tried to tell you, you weren't enough. You are moving into a space where power, favor and glory are no longer optional, they are your natural state. Beloved, the version of you who doubted, who waited silently, who held back out of fear is being replaced. You are stepping into the version of yourself that walks with divine authority, that carries light naturally, that attracts blessing by identity, not effort. God says, this is the one I created to rise, this is the one I formed for honor, this is the one whose name will be spoken in awe, whose life will testify of my glory. And Michael adds, every step you take now will echo in eternity, every yes you speak will ripple through generations. This is the moment your spiritual lineage begins to flourish. Listen carefully, beloved, because this next truth is weighty. Nothing that was meant for you will be stopped. No delay, no obstacle, no human limitation, no demonic attempt, no past mistake can prevent what God has ordained. The doors are open, the favor is moving, the blessings are being dispatched. And every time you have hesitated, every time you have doubted, God has been saying, I am holding this for the right time, the right heart, the right yes. Your breakthrough is not just a blessing, it is a declaration. It is a sign to the world, to the heavens and even to the enemy that God's timing is perfect, God's plan is unstoppable and the child he loves cannot be ignored. Michael says, "The battlefield of the Spirit has been raging but now it is shifting, every strategy that sought to delay you is being dismantled, every attack meant to discourage you is being rerouted into favor. You are rising and the spiritual realm is aligned with your victory." Can you see it, the invisible threads pulling everything together, the people, places, opportunities and miracles connecting in perfect timing? That is heaven in motion. That is the orchestration of divine justice, divine blessing and divine authority. And it is all because you stayed, because you believed, because you read these words and allowed your spirit to open fully. Now, beloved, prepare yourself, the shift is coming so fast you may not have time to process it all at once. Expect sudden clarity, unexpected favor, doors that swing wide without effort, messages that confirm what you've prayed for years and opportunities that align perfectly with your purpose. God is moving in every area of your life simultaneously, not just in one but in all, the spiritual, the emotional, the physical, the financial, the relational. And here is the most important part, your yes is the key. Your consent, your faith, your willingness to receive fully is what activates the release of every blessing. God says, "I waited for this yes, I held the promise until your spirit could embrace it without fear or doubt, now it is time, now it is for you." Michael stands with authority declaring over your life, "Rise, child of light, step into the fullness of what has been prepared for you. Let nothing hold you back, every chain falls, every door opens, every blessing arrives. You are chosen, you are worthy, you are unstoppable." The light around you is intensifying. The unseen realm is aligning. Angels are moving in ways your eyes cannot see. Your destiny is calling and the time to step forward is now. This is your hour, your moment, your miracle. It is not tomorrow, it is not delayed, it is not conditional, it is here waiting for your full yes. And when you give it, everything in your life will respond, every block will crumble, every favor will rush in, every blessing will arrive. And you will finally see in tangible ways the glory that heaven has been preparing for you all along. The shift has begun, you are rising. And nothing, beloved, nothing can stop what God has ordained for you. Because what you have just received is sacred. The alignment you've stepped into cannot coexist with distraction or compromise. Every word you read, every beat of your heart that responded, every tear that fell quietly, this is the witness of your yes. And your yes matters, not to the world, not to the crowd but to heaven. It matters to God, it matters to Michael, it matters to the legions of angels who have been stationed over your life, watching, waiting and finally moving. Right now, as you continue to breathe, the spiritual realm is recalibrating. Those who tried to derail your path, who mocked your faith, who whispered that your story would end in disappointment, they are being repositioned. Not for vengeance but for vindication. God says, "Let them watch, let them see my hand, let them witness that what was delayed, what was hidden, what seemed impossible is now unstoppable because this child said yes." And Michael whispers, "You have stepped into the favor that was carved for you before the foundation of the world, nothing can contest it now." Beloved, the energy surrounding you is shifting. Every door that once seemed locked is moving toward opening. Every opportunity that seemed impossible is aligning perfectly with divine timing. Your finances, your relationships, your body, your spirit, every aspect of your life is being touched by the hand of heaven. And it is all because you made yourself available, you allowed the holy interruption to find you, you allowed the whisper to ignite your faith. Listen closely because this next part is urgent. The enemy may try to mimic this moment. They may attempt to confuse you with fear, with doubt, with old patterns of thinking that told you, you weren't enough. But don't be deceived. This is not a test to trick you, it is a revelation to confirm you. Michael says, when your heart remains faithful, when your yes remains intact, nothing can undo what has already been spoken in the throne room of God. You are untouchable in the Spirit, you are sealed in favor, you are marked for victory. And here is what is coming next in ways you may not yet see but will unmistakably feel. Someone who carries a key to your blessing is being drawn into alignment with your yes. An unexpected message, a phone call, a divine encounter, it will arrive with urgency, but it will be marked by God's timing. The favor you have been longing for is not arriving slowly, it is rushing toward you like a river breaking its banks, unstoppable, undeniable, undeniable because you said yes. Beloved, you must guard this space, your energy, your heart, your mind, protect them fiercely. The enemy fears your alignment more than your voice. They fear your presence, your faith, your unwavering yes. Every distraction that comes now is designed to tempt you into forgetting the sacred truth of this moment. Do not comply, do not shift your attention, do not step away. You are standing on holy ground, every second you linger in this awareness strengthens the movement of heaven on your behalf. You are stepping into a realm where favor is no longer delayed. You are stepping into a timeline that bends toward destiny. You are stepping into a version of yourself that knows the power of obedience, the power of faith, the power of trusting God when everything seems uncertain. And you must embrace it fully. This is the version of you that moves without fear, acts without hesitation, and receives without apology. This is your divine inheritance written for you, waiting for you, prepared before the stars were placed in the sky. Michael says, your prayers were never in vain, your tears were never unnoticed, your faith was never small. Every moment of waiting has prepared you for this awakening. Now rise, now move, now step into the fullness of what was promised. The heavens are singing over you, the angels are marching behind you. And nothing that tried to bind you can withstand the power of the yes you have spoken today. Beloved, hear this with every fiber of your being, the blessing you are about to receive is greater than anything you imagined. It is bigger than your circumstances, louder than your fears, brighter than the darkest hour you've survived. It is personal, it is holy, it is unstoppable. And it will reach you exactly where you are, even if you cannot yet see the path. The moment you remain faithful, the moment you hold on, the moment you guard your yes, it will land, it will flourish, it will multiply. Now take a deep breath and feel it. The vibration in your chest, the rush in your spirit, the energy trembling beneath your feet, this is heaven moving. This is favor being dispatched. This is destiny being activated. You are not imagining it, you are not too late, you are not disqualified. Every chain, every barrier, every curse, every doubt that ever tried to claim you, it is falling away. Your name is being lifted, your story is being rewritten, and your life is about to testify in ways that will honor God, honor Michael, and honor the faithful yes you just gave. You are rising, you are moving, you are receiving, you are marked, you are chosen, you are untouchable. And heaven is celebrating every moment of it with power and precision that cannot be stopped. The doors are opening, the chains are breaking, the voices that doubted you are silenced. And the blessings, oh the blessings are flooding in, unstoppable, undeniable and fully yours. Stay in this moment, beloved, hold on to this fire, protect this yes, guard this sacred shift. And know with absolute certainty that nothing can reverse what has been spoken in heaven over your life. You are aligned, you are chosen, you are rising. And all that God has planned for you is on its way. And now, beloved, hear this clearly, the moment you said yes, heaven shifted. The alignment you stepped into cannot be undone, cannot be reversed, cannot be delayed. The very air around you is charged with the power of your obedience, with the fire of your faith, with the authority of a child chosen before time began. Every chain that once held you, every limitation that once whispered that you weren't enough, every curse that tried to claim your line, they are breaking now. Not slowly, not with hesitation, but violently, powerfully, irrevocably. Your yes has sent ripples through the spiritual realm, and the angels have already gone to work. Doors that were sealed for decades are cracking open. Resources that were locked are rushing toward your name. Relationships that were stagnant are being revived. Opportunities that seemed distant are now orbiting your life like planets obeying gravity. And those who doubted you, those who laughed at your faith, those who whispered that you wouldn't rise, they will see a manifestation of God's favor so undeniable, so radiant that even they cannot deny it. Beloved, you are entering a season of acceleration. What took years before is now moving in months, what took months is moving in days, and what took days is moving in hours. The miracle is not delayed, it is in motion. The blessing is not conditional, it is guaranteed. The favor is not partial, it is full, complete and overflowing. And you, yes, you are the reason the angels are celebrating. You are the reason the heavens are vibrating with anticipation. You are the reason Michael and his legions stand poised, sword drawn, ready to release every blessing that has been waiting for your yes. Now listen, because this part is crucial. As the floodgates open, the enemy will attempt to confuse you. Fear will try to creep in, doubt will try to whisper, "It's too good to be true," old patterns will try to tempt you to shrink back, to minimize, to doubt. But do not, I repeat, do not give room to those lies. They are lies, they are the shadows of what you used to believe about yourself, and they have no power here. Your yes has already decreed your destiny. Your obedience has already written the script. Your faith has already activated what God promised long before your first breath. Beloved, the harvest that is coming is not just for you, it is generational, it is kingdom-altering. The favor you are stepping into will impact those who came before you, those who walk beside you now and those who will come after you. Every seed you planted in secret, every tear you cried in silence, every prayer whispered in desperation, they are all blooming now. And you will watch it unfold like a river overflowing its banks, unstoppable, undeniable, sacred and divine. This is the moment where the spiritual and physical collide. Where what has been hidden in heaven finds a home in your life. Where the supernatural manifests in ways that logic cannot explain and doubters cannot deny. And you will not have to strive, you will not have to manipulate, you will not have to chase. All that was prepared for you is moving toward you. All that was hidden is being revealed. All that was delayed is now being accelerated. And yet even in the midst of this awakening, remain humble, remain silent when it is needed, remain aware that every blessing carries responsibility, every favor carries purpose, every miracle is a message that God is faithful, that heaven is real, that your life is meant to testify to the power, mercy and glory of the Most High. Stand ready, beloved, stand expectant, stand in faith without wavering, because the eyes of heaven are on you, the angels are with you, and your destiny is declaring itself in ways that cannot be stopped. Now breathe deeply, feel the vibration in your chest, the stirring in your spirit, the quiet fire that has been awakening inside you all along. That is the evidence of your yes, the proof of your obedience, the confirmation that God has been orchestrating this moment for lifetimes. Archangel Michael continues to stand beside you, vigilant, watching, waiting for your next move, ready to release every decree, every favor, every blessing that aligns with your destiny. And beloved, hear this, the miracle, the favor, the breakthrough, none of it is by chance. None of it is delayed by error. None of it is accidental. It is intentional, it is divine, it is a direct response to your faith. The timelines have been adjusted. The heavens have moved. The forces of darkness have been silenced. And you, standing in your yes, are now the epicenter of every blessing that was ever promised to you. So now step fully into this moment, receive it with trembling hands, open heart and unwavering faith. Let the joy, the peace, the power, the authority and the favor flow through you, saturate your spirit and overflow into every area of your life. Let it mark you, distinguish you, elevate you, and glorify God through your obedience. You are no longer waiting, you are not delayed, you are not overlooked, you are chosen, you are crowned, you are unstoppable. You are the living proof of heaven's love, mercy and power. And now, beloved, whisper this with me, God, I receive it, I say yes, I am ready, I am open, I am yours. Let your will be done in my life, let your favor flow and let your glory be revealed. Because when you speak that, the spiritual world will respond, angels will move, chains will break, doors will open, blessings will rush in. And your life will never be the same again. This is your moment, your time, your divine appointment, and heaven is shouting your name. Amen.